The year was around 261 BCE. Ashoka, now emperor of the vast Mauryan Empire, stood at the edge of destiny. Before him lay the kingdom of Kalinga, untouched by Mauryan rule, defiant and proud. And now, it was the target of one of the bloodiest campaigns in Indian history. Ashoka had prepared for months. His army was massive, over 100,000 foot soldiers, thousands of cavalry, and more than 500 war elephants. This was not a simple conquest. This was an empire making a statement. No kingdom would defy the Mauryas and remain free. As the army crossed the borders of Kalinga, the land braced itself. Villagers fled to the hills. Forts were reinforced. Kalinga's warriors gathered under their commanders, vowing to protect their homeland, their freedom, and their honor. The war began not with a roar, but with the steady march of soldiers, the distant thunder of elephants, and the clash of steel on shields. Skirmishes broke out near riverbanks and forest edges. Kalinga's fighters struck with guerrilla tactics, ambushing supply lines, setting traps in narrow passes. But Ashoka's generals adapted quickly, tightening their grip around Kalinga's strongholds. The real battle came near the Daya River. It was here that both armies gathered in full force. The sky turned gray with dust. The ground shook with tension. Drums echoed. War cries rose. And the two forces clashed like thunder. Blood soaked the soil. Bodies fell by the thousands. Screams of the dying mixed with the roars of elephants. Ashoka's army was stronger, better equipped, more organized, but Kalinga's warriors fought like lions. They had nothing to lose. This was their home. Every inch of land was sacred. Every tree and hill was a memory worth defending. For hours, the battle raged. The Daya River, once calm and serene, turned red with blood. Ashoka watched from a distance as his soldiers advanced, crushing resistance. Towns were burned. Villagers were taken prisoner. The army pushed deeper. By nightfall, Kalinga's resistance began to break. Their capital was near collapse. The cost of war was staggering. Over 100,000 dead, countless more injured, tens of thousands captured. Ashoka had won. But as the fires of war burned and the screams faded into silence, something stirred inside the victorious emperor. He walked through the battlefield. He saw children crying over dead parents. He saw old men burned alive. He saw women mourning sons and husbands. And for the first time in his life, Ashoka, the fierce, the unshakable, felt the weight of his actions. Victory had come, but at what cost? As the smoke rose over Kalinga, so did a question in Ashoka's heart, a question that would change him forever. In the next episode, witness the moment that transformed a conqueror into a seeker of peace.